Hey there. This week for our overview, we're focusing on chain rule applications. So we're going to be differentiating some super complicated functions. We're going to be differentiating inverse functions. We're going to be differentiating equations that have 3 variables, 4 variables, 5 variables, as many variables as you like. The big idea is that the chain rule is the most useful derivative formula, especially in terms of applications. For example, the U.S. economy, the bank interest rate affects the business spending rate, and the business spending rate affects the hiring and unemployment rates. And those hiring and unemployment rates affect people's savings and the rate of money at which they put into the bank. All these rates are connected, and the chain rule is how we connect all those different rates together using calculus. So most of the formulas that we'll be doing now until till the end of the course are either applications of the chain rule or themselves are proved using the chain rule. So the chain rule is sort of the central focus for these advanced calculus ideas, certainly in our first semester calculus course. Okay, so possible sticking points this week. Well, there's a lot of algebra. There's a lot of logarithms and exponents, inverse functions, and just generic algebraic manipulation and simplification. So if you're a little bit out of practice with your algebra, that may cause a bunch of problems in terms of getting answers that are correct if you're making some of those algebra mistakes. Also, we'll have some applications, also known as word problems. So word problems are always things that people find challenging. So I just remind you of the problem-solving process that we practice. Identify and organize the important information based on what the question is asking. Organize that information however you think is best. It could be a diagram, it could be a table, it could be in other ways, but the idea is to get rid of most of the words so you can really focus on the important information in a way that's easy for you to understand. Make sure you clearly define variables, what the x's and y's or whatever letters you're using measure, and also put them in your organization. Put them on your graph or put them on your chart or put them on your table or whatever so that you have a connection between those variables and the way you've organized the information. Make some sort of plan. The plan isn't supposed to get you the end answer. It's just supposed to be how we're going to initially start using the information we have and make progress towards the question. Oftentimes we don't know all the steps that we need to do, but we need to start something. So start something, make a plan to start things, and then you'll need to pivot and see what you got so that you can figure out what the next steps could possibly be. It's definitely not going to be easy, but that's the whole point. We're going to be working sort of through the problem, one step at a time to try to figure out how to generate a process to solve it. Finally, make sure you answer the question. So after you do all that work, make sure you actually answer the question and then check that your answer is actually reasonable, that it actually makes sense. Many ways of checking answers, including using technology or sort of reverse engineering your answer based on the information. Okay, so some reminders for those people who want some more algebra practice. Remember, I recommend khanacademy.org. You can also go to the Gym Academy. I'm available Monday through Thursday during all my tutoring and office hours if you want to practice a bunch of algebra together. Of course, you can also use NetTutor or the LMC Tutoring Center. Those are great places also with tutors. Also, there are 2 more weeks we have until spring break, which is very nice. I know it's been a lot of work so far this semester, so try to think about the fact that if you can just keep up the pace, get all your assignments done, and hopefully done early, then you can enjoy a stress-free spring break. So hopefully that's a carrot that'll help motivate you to get all the stuff done and then take a deep, long breath and relaxation during spring break. Okay, so generally remember to reach out in email if you need to, or just drop by my Zoom hours if there's anything I can help you with. And good luck this week. I hope to talk to you soon.